5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Get ready for the show, it's about to begin. Pro fan talk when we dive right in. Sports talk, hot takes, ain't nothing we lack. We the real fans, nothing holding us back. Mic check, 1, 2, y'all know the drill. We bringing the energy, we keep it real. From touchdowns on the quick on the slam dunks on the court. Every sport, every game, we holding down the fort. We breaking down the plays, dissecting the stats. Pro fan talk, we keeping it fat. Debating with passion, no filter, no doubt. We the voice of the fans, we scream and we shout.
What's going on? What's going on? Oh, I still got my man up. That's a pretty good likeness, right? Right? That's not bad. With the glasses, not bad. Hold on, let me get rid of that. Although I ain't gonna lie, this is my favorite. That's my favorite one. That's me playing around with AI prompts and some stuff. I really like this one because I'm a big anime fan. Had to put the the Eagles green with the logo on the front. I got some other stuff that I've done, but I'm just just messing around with stuff. So, but I like that. I like the Gundam. I got some other stuff like that, but we'll get into that, man. But what's going on, man? Everybody in the chat, I appreciate you. What's up, Key Shorty? What's up, Carlos? What's up, Bro Claude? What's up, Carlos? Everybody coming over from the other stream, from me and Tone from the Bald Eagles podcast, man. I appreciate that. And we're gonna do this live watch as the Eagles going on. It's on Amazon Prime. So we're gonna have it on and popping in a minute. Hope everybody got out early and got back home so they can watch these games. Hope y'all out of that traffic and not fighting, for $20 off a television. But yeah, we're gonna have a good one, man. So as me and Tone was talking during the pregame show, listen, my expectations do not change. My expectations do not change. I don't care who is starting. We were talking about Brett Toth and Cam Jurgens specifically, but it doesn't matter. You can apply this to Sidney Brown or anybody else that's filling in when somebody's hurt. We have to handle business the way we handle business. That's what we got to do. That's the way we got to do. So it doesn't matter what was happening during the last previous game or anything like that. To me, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter whatsoever. So, Bro Claude, I see you in there. I'll see you in there, Bro Claude. I'll send it out to you in a few minutes. I'm gonna go solo for a minute though, but I'll definitely holler at you. For Chris, 4 quarters of football today. Facts. But we nothing out of the ordinary. All you got to do is handle business and do the stuff that we've been doing. We did not. It's hard to say it like that because this is the NFL. Dallas could have said the same thing about us in week 1. Dallas, it could be argued that in week 1, the Eagles did not beat Dallas. Dallas beat themselves. Drop balls and all that stuff. We are in the same boat. We can say the same thing. So the reason why I don't get into a lot of the talk and some of that type of stuff, when it's you trash, we trash. You know how fandom is. Y'all know me, especially being a former player. My perspective is always different, because it matters. The only thing that matters is when you are on the field that day. It doesn't matter what you did last week. It doesn't matter what you did last year. That quote from AJ Brown was so spot on. It's not even funny. And everybody just glosses over it. When AJ said, thank you very much for the ring, but that was last year. We in a brand new year. He's 100% correct. And the problem that some people, not all, and I won't even say a lot, but some people fall into that trap just because you did it before. You think that it's automatic, that it's going to happen again. Not that you can't do it again, but you just think that just by the osmosis that everybody's supposed to lay down because you just won the Super Bowl. And it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. And you have to be able to live in the moment when it comes to the NFL, because anybody can get beat on any given day. Anybody. So I'm looking at the Eagles pregame. I got Big Barrett, you got Barkan, you got Jaws, you got Jason Avant, you got Big Rube. They're looking at their 2-point conversion now. So what they're gonna do. But at the end of the day, Chris, like you said, man, 4 quarters of football, bro. 4 quarters of football. So it's you got to figure out how you want to do it. You got to figure out how to eliminate the mistakes. And when you think about it, I say this all the time. The things that you need to do to dominate a game does not change. You just have to do them consistently week after week after week. So it's not a situation where you're doing things so far above and beyond everybody else. You just have to be consistent, man. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Do we have any pages up yet? This is Chicago Bears. Yeah, they still not got nothing else up for the game yet. For all y'all bettors out there. So yeah, man, it's I'm very interested to see what they're gonna do with Brett Toth, if he even starts today. I don't know. Am I not logged in? I'm not. That's why. There we go. See what they're talking about in the Twitterverse. Let's go to the Philadelphia Eagles. It's gonna be a cold one out there today. Jalen warming up. Trying to get to the there we go. This is what I'm looking for. Inactives: Joshua Uche, Sam Howell, Mac McWilliams, AJ Dillon, Lane Johnson, Xavier Gibson, Ty Robinson. We knew Xavier Gibson. That's a demotion. That ain't inactive. That's a demotion right there. We got anything else? Hey, Kyler. We got an injury report? I don't see one. Ross Tucker. There we go. All right. Xavier Gibson, shoulder and foot. He's not playing. Saquon had full practice. Reed had full practice. Brandon. This was a couple days ago. This was Thursday. No. This is today. It was yesterday, rather. So everybody had full practice. Landon Dickerson, Brandon Graham, Miles Hinton, the rookie. The thing with Miles Hinton, I know he's a rookie, but people got to remember Miles Hinton, his dad, he's a legacy. He's a legacy. So a lot of times when you're dealing with offensive linemen and their dad is a legacy, they know how to play the position. They know the ins and outs and know how to move and do all of that kind of stuff. I think we messed up with Willie Lampkin. He has to stay on the injured reserve list. I think we may have wasted that opportunity, but that remains to be seen. That remains to be seen. But I was hoping we could see that young kid play, but it is what it is now. We stuck with Brett Toth and Cam Jurgens. So, Key Shorty, I'm with you 100%. 100%. You're going to have penalties. You just can't have penalties at the wrong time. And they can't be obvious stuff, man. The holding is always weird to me because technically you can call holding on every play, and they just don't. You can call holding on every damn play. So from that standpoint, keep the penalties to a minimum. Nothing crazy. No jumping off sides and no obvious pass interference. We're gonna get some bad calls. That's a part of the game. So we just got to be cognizant of how we play. Let's play dominating defense and put it to them. And put it to them because they saying the same thing. They are saying the same exact thing. So you have to be able to eliminate that, and it's almost like a passe thing. It's almost like coach speak, Keisha. Every coach, we got to eliminate penalties. We shot ourselves in the foot. All them buzzwords that they use all the time. It makes people dismiss it. Just as a kind of a crazy comparison. When I used to talk about, and I said this for years, before social media, before I used to say they need to call turf toe something else. Because when you say it like turf toe, people don't take it seriously. And then lo and behold, the last 3-4 seasons, you get all these guys getting turf toe, missing major time. And he just had turf toe. He can't play. And it's like, people don't understand what that is. It sucks. But I'm saying that to say, depending on how you say things, and if you say it so much, it loses its importance. So when you say, yeah, they shot themselves in the foot, yeah, they got to clean up the penalties, yeah, they got to stop making the mental mistakes, people say it so much that it loses its potency. And it's still supremely important. So I don't want people to forget how important that stuff is. So are we going yet? Let me see. I got to separate my screens. Let me see. All right, I'm going to do my test here. Hold on for a sec. Let me see. That is so true. Let me turn this banner off. Nate, Kevin, Jalen said, like, yes, because it's not showing up on the field. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's a very interesting dynamic because once again, all of these buzzwords and sayings, you practice the way you play. So if you practice it 30 times in the game and you let the mistake happen 30 times, they're like, oh, you'll get it. Like, come on, you got to do better than that, but you don't run it over. Don't run the play over. Like stuff like that, because that repetition is when you get it. Run the play 4 or 5 times in a row. I'm old school. So when I was in college, we run a play, we run it wrong. If the defense ran it wrong, we run it again. If the offense ran it wrong, especially me being a running back, there will be times where we would run a play and an offensive lineman may have made a mistake, right? And the coach would say, run it again. And they would say, we are going right here. You have to block this guy because we're running right in this hole. And he would basically tell everybody where we were going. And you still had to run it, and it still better be a successful play. So that's why my mindset is I don't care who's on the field. I don't care what play is called. If everybody executes that play, it can still be a success. That's why I don't disagree with the criticism of Kevin Patullo, but I can only take it so far because technically it shouldn't matter what play we call. If everybody executes the play the way it's supposed to be executed, they can't stop it regardless. So it's weird when it comes to that. You just, got to be aware of it. So, all right, we underway. So let me switch. All right, they getting started. We live. So let me move Amazon to over here. I got a split screen going, boy. I got all kind of stuff going on. The websites have not caught up yet because I like using Yahoo's game page, and they haven't They haven't gotten it started yet. This is NFL.com. They haven't started yet. Let me try. All right, that's going. All right, they should be there. They still running the promos on Amazon. I should have tried to watch this on my virtual thing. Videos, game. Nope, there's no game thing yet. Let me try. I didn't do ESPN. Let me try ESPN. Gamecast. That's what I'm looking for. Nope. Even though ESPN is usually the worst. Their stats are slow. Their stats are slow. Hope we pull this off with a win today. Go Birds. We need to bounce back game like we did against Minnesota this year. I would love to have expectations for this offense, but it's so bipolar. Just win. I'm with you 100%, man. Jalen Hurts is being interviewed right now. We lead the league and not giving it away, so we need to continue to do that. That was Jalen Hurts. Okay. All right, they're about to get started now. So nippy out there. The wind is up, like 35 miles an hour winds. So I agree with you. Today is the perfect day to get that run game going. 100%, man. 100%. All right, they're about to kick off. So they won the Chicago won the toss and they elected to receive. They want the ball first. They want first bite. So they give defense first bite. That's what I'm talking about. Gets the ball at the 10, brings it up past the 20 to the left, and he gets tackled and right around the 33-yard line. Here comes the defense. Caleb Williams walks on the field. All right, come on, Yahoo. Let's go. Game, there we go. Game channel. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let me move some things around a little bit. There we go. Move myself out of the way so y'all can see. Definitely want to see the stats. Yep, DeAndre Swift. First down, DeAndre off the left side. He gets tackled for about a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Yeah, they'll be out the 3-star linebackers. We'll see. Yeah, that's top of time. All right, 2nd and 7. Taylor looks at the defense. Backs out, gun formation. Motion to the left. Drops back. Caleb's got some time on him. Screen pass. And it looks like it's going to be 3rd and a long 2. Are they going to give him that leap at the end, or did they move him back? It's 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. They gave him a good spot. 3rd and 1. He had some pressure from Nolan Smith. Nolan, get your hands up. He threw it right beside you. Get them hands up sooner, Nolan. All right, we got 3rd and 1. Looks like they're going to run to the left side. Motion to the right. Jet mode. He stops. QB sneaks it. Gets 2 yards first down. All right, we got 1st and 10. They are on the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Ace formation. Caleb's under center. Jet motion to the right. Play action pass. Gets it down, incomplete. Quinion Mitchell on the defense. Bro Claude, if you're still in the chat, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on X, and send me your info, and I can send you the link. We got 2nd and 10 on Chicago 45. Caleb Williams under center again. All right, handoff to the left side. DeAndre Swift gets about 4. Gets about 5 yards, 3rd and 5. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5. So this is 3rd and a long 5. Gun formation. He's in gun left. And did he catch it? Yes, he did. First down. Caught 6. All right, 1st and 10 on the Dory Jackson. Low ball. He scooped that up. They're going to try to pick on the Dory Jackson, I'm telling you. All right, I formation. Shifts to the left. Handoff. Play action pass. Right there. Good play. Luther Burden sneaks out to the left. An 11-yard gain on the left. They are on the 34-yard line. Pitch right. Outside. String it. Gets about 3 yards. DeAndre Swift gets 3 yards. Sometimes, man, when you pitch it outside, even if there's nothing there, you're still going to get 3 yards. All right, we got 2nd and 7. Tight end shifts to the right side. You got gun, empty set. Bring it in. May have been tipped at the line of scrimmage. Quinion on the coverage. Caleb put that a little bit too inside. 3rd and 7. All right, we got 3rd and long. Let's go, defense. They're in field goal range, but we got to make this stop. Let's hold them to 3. Right. Look where Burden is. 3rd and 7. They got it stacked on the top. Gun left. Switches to gun right. Blitz is coming. Hand it off. DeAndre Swift. He'll be short on the 1st down. It's going to be 4th and 1. 4th and a short 1. They might go for that. Adore Jackson's holding his arm already. He's hurt. Adore Jackson has come off. Something's happening with his hand or wrist. All right, they got the rookie in. Probably going to try to, nope, handoff. Nope, good stop. 4th and 1. They're going to go for that again. That was 3rd down. My bad. That was 3rd and 1. They're going to go again. They're going to sneak it. They gave him the 1st? That was a horrible spot. Horrible spot. They gave him the 1st down on that. That was a horrible spot. He did not get that first down. All right, we're getting our first challenge. He may have fallen forward. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Got to get them legs, man. Got to get them legs. All right. Well, we'll see what happens because they got the um, did a good job in stopping them, but 1 yard too 1 yard too short for the defense anyway. Let me see who's man Anthony DeBona. Some in-game chats. Where's Dave Zangaro? Yeah, we need to find Dave Zangaro because he's at the game. There we go. All right, we'll see. He was no game. They didn't get it because it's going 1st and 10 the other way. Eagles ball. See, YouTube is on it, or this is not YouTube, but Yahoo. Yahoo stats get updated quickest. Yeah, his knee looked down. Yep. Yep. So let's see. But looks like we got the ball back. Come on, offense. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, offense. We got the ball back. Good challenge. Good challenge. All right, 1st and 10. Handoff. Saquon gets 4.5 on the first play. Okay, Saquon gets 5 on the first carry. I can deal with that. 5 on the first carry. That's a good start. Oh, Jurgens is starting. All right. Fred Johnson's at right. Steen is at right guard. You got Dickerson and Mailata on the left. Barkley's going out in the pass pattern. Empty set. Jalen back there by himself. Whistle blown. AJ jumped again. Come on, man. Damn, AJ. Shit. Come on with the penalties, dog. What's going on? Golly. All right, 2nd and 10. Handoff. Right back to AJ Brown, first down. 12 yards. All right, we 1st and 10 again. Dallas Goedert's on the left. You got a pistol formation, heavy on the right side at the top, hand off to the left. Saquon cuts it back, gets another 5 yards. Okay. 2 for 10 yards. I can live with that. Okay. 2nd and 5 again. All right, 2nd and 5, another empty set. You heavy on the top, trips at the top. You got twins on the bottom with AJ. Saquon going in motion. They pick up the blitz. Ball gets tipped. Devontae Smith was open, but the ball got tipped at the line of scrimmage. Damn it. Looks like Brisker got his fingers on it. 3rd and 5. Jackson. No. Ball just came out wide on Jalen. Nobody touched it. It looked like it was blocked. I don't know what happened. 3rd and 5. Got it in motion. Jalen bails. He's going to his right, looking. Throws it out of bounds. Jalen threw another duck out of bounds. Is it like he can't grip the ball or something? 4th and 5. All right, we punt. The wind is an issue. Duvernay catches it at the 22. So it's going to be Chicago's ball at the 22-yard line coming out. All right. So the one thing I noticed right off the bat is Jalen looking like he's having problems gripping the ball. That's what it looks like. Because it looked like that ball, he had Devontae Smith open, and it looked like the ball was tipped, and it just came out of his grip. Nobody touched it. At least that's what it looked like on the replay. And then even on that scramble, when he tried to throw the ball out of bounds, it looked like he didn't get anything on the ball. So I don't know if he's having a finger issue or something. I don't know, because those were 2 balls that looked like he couldn't grip the ball. So we'll see how it's going to work out. So we'll see what's going to happen. All right. 1 for 3 for 10 yards. Saquon 2 for 10. AJ Brown 1 for 10, and a couple of incompletes. Yeah, solid on the carries. We just gotta tighten it up, man. Gotta tighten it up. Trying to look on the bright side. I got you. Definitely understand that. I want to see that played again to see. I wonder if anybody's going to focus in on Jalen's hands, because again, both those last 2 balls look like they came out funny. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. But it wasn't a 3 and out, but we got a good punt. 22-yard line coming out, and defense gets another bite. At least we kept them. At least they got a little bit of rest on the side. Come on now. Nice shot of Lincoln Financial Field. All right, 1st and 10. All right, 1st and 10 and strong formation. Handoff to the running back. He cuts it back. Got good one. He's keeping going. And 17-yard gain right up the middle. Good cutback. Plus 17 on that play. 1st and 10. Ball is on the 39-yard line. He stayed hard to the left, cut back late, and had everybody over pursued. That was a good run by that running back. He got strong right. Caleb Williams looking and gets it to Burden. And that looks like a 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. We haven't gotten much pressure. Nolan Smith got there quick, but that ended up being a screenplay. Ace formation, Caleb under center, motion to the left, handoff, gets past the first level and gets about 5 yards, 1st down. Ball is on the 50. They are at midway. Kyle Monange. Monange. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Monange. 1st and 10, ace formation, under center. Caleb Williams checking the defense. Gets the snap, handoff right up the middle, and he battles through and gets 5 yards. Made the first guy miss, but kept it vertical. Did not bounce outside or anything. Made a slight cut, made somebody miss, but immediately got back vertical. Got 5 yards on that play. DeAndre Swift's back in the game. We got 2nd and 5. Ball is on the 45-yard line. Motion to the right. Skinny pitch, right up the middle. DeAndre Swift makes somebody's miss, jumps up and down, gets down to about the 22-yard line. 23-yard gain by DeAndre Swift. They are trying to gut the defense up the middle. They are running the ball up the middle fairly well. Great cut by DeAndre Swift. Skinny pitch, which means they make it look like it's going outside, but the pitch is right behind the guard, and DeAndre Swift gets normal and just makes Sidney Brown just took his ankle right there. Not even a big cut. He just planted and came back at a smaller angle. 1st and 10. Ball's at the 22-yard line. Drop back. Pressure. Throws it away. Good pressure by, I think that was Jalen Phillips. Good pressure by Jalen Phillips. 2nd and 10. Ooh. He came out wide and he tried to do an inside stunt and then ended up coming back out. If he doesn't try that stunt, Jalen Phillips probably has a sack. All right, 2nd and 10. Gun right. Trips down on the bottom. Caleb Williams looking, drifts it out, gets the ball to, who's that? Loveland. Tight end Loveland. 8-yard gain. That was incomplete? No, 3rd and 2. That was complete. Did the ground help that? Nah, that was a good catch. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. They're going to be running the ball. Strong formation. Skinny pitch, right up the middle. Good stop. Where are they going to stop the ball? They gave him the 1st down. They moved the pile. Good stop initially, and then the offensive lineman came in and helped move the pile forward. got him another 3 yards, and then stopped it. Got the first down. When you hit somebody around the line of scrimmage, you got to go. You got to get the legs. Everybody go low, get the legs. And they just kept getting them. If you get a running back's legs, he can't go nowhere. 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line. Trips to the top. One man coming in motion, jet motion, face it. He's trying to get him. Throws back. Sidney Brown was beat. Zacchaeus had him beat, and Caleb Williams could not get a good throw on it because he was under pressure. So I'm gonna give that one to the defensive line for getting pressure and forcing him outside the pocket. If he can set his feet and throw, if he didn't throw that ball on the run, Nolan Smith gets enough pressure to make that throw off, or that would have been a touchdown. 2nd and 10. Sometimes you don't have to make the play to make the play. 2nd and 10. Gun right. You got stacked on top. One receiver down on the right. Snap, handoff, up the middle. Up the middle. This kid is running the rock, man. They get all the way down to the 3-yard line. 3rd and 2. Because they can get 2 yards, get a first down, and it'll be 1st and goal. DeAndre Swift, gun left, tight formation. They going strong left. Handoff. DeAndre Swift gets through, touchdown. Good drive by Chicago, man. Good drive. Touchdown, DeAndre Swift. 78 yards and 11 plays. Good grief. Good grief. Picking and choosing. Ugh. Extra point is good. Oh my God. Oh, all right. We got an answer. All right, guys. I'll be right back. I see you, bro, Claude. I see you. All right, we kicking off out of the end zone. Yeah, and that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. All right, handoff. Saquon, good cut. All right, I'll take 8 yards from Saquon or 9 yards. Another penalty, false start. Second and 6. Jalen sneaks in there. 3rd and 3. All right, we're looking 3rd and 3. Come on, let's get this. Let's keep it moving. Trying to get one of my other computers set up. Give me just a minute. But I see we got Barkley 3 carries for 19 yards. Let's see something real quick. Let's get back. Let's get. You don't trust that O line for 3 yards? Can't say that. I don't blame you. All right, let's get this first down. Let's go. Third and 3, pistol formation, motion to strong, backside pull. Jalen keeps it, hits Devontae Smith, gets a late push. We might get a penalty out of that. Good play. 30-yard gain. Barkley got another like 6 more. All right, be right back. Got to handle something. After this play. Let's get this first down. There you go. See what I mean? Our tight ends can't block. Dallas Goedert did not get his block. Got Saquon blowed up. Ugh. All right, bad ball by Jalen Hurts. I saw it. Bad ball by Jalen Hurts. They had to play. Devontae Smith coming across the middle. He was open. He catches that ball. He at least gets down inside the 10-yard line. Bad. Jalen throws it behind him. Yeah. We got to make that throw. We got to make that throw. We got to make that throw, man. That's they got to get it together. They got to get it together. Like these idiots have never played a day in their life. I'll tell you what, man. Sometimes it seems that way. I don't. This is where I say, good afternoon. They How many times did they run that play in practice? A lot. How many times did Jalen hit that throw with his eyes closed? A lot. How come today? Today is the day he misses that throw when they need it. And this is the stuff where this is the stuff that gives ammunition to the Jalen haters. That's the easiest way to say it, because at the end of the day, it comes down to what you do on the field is what matters. Yes, we got the Super Bowl. Yes, we got 2 Super Bowls and 1 championship, but that was before. It doesn't matter what's going on now. Super Bowl MVPs make that throw. Let me say that. So whatever criticism he gets, that's on him. That's on him. So you got to make that throw, period. That's a touchdown right there. Alex, listen, bro, you already know. You know how I feel about our tight ends blocking. That is the serious Achilles heel of our offense. Our tight ends cannot block. You saw Dallas Goedert right there, didn't get it done, and we stuck like Chuck. So you got to make that block. Saquon is having a good day running the ball, and then bam. All it takes is one play. And now you see how heavy the wind is out there. If we got to look at that. What did I tell y'all? Yep. I shine. That was on Jalen. That was 100% on Jalen. You ain't gonna get no argument from me. Did he touch it? You ain't gonna get no argument from me. That Jalen's got to make that throw. Point period in the paragraph. And they're gonna continue to run the ball because it's gonna be hard to throw. Woo! Well, Sidney Brown got his ankle broke right there. See, you see DeAndre Swift follow his blocks. We can't make blocks like that. We can't make blocks, man. All right, I formation. Jet motion to the left. Handoff. Cuts it back again. Still running. DeAndre Swift is a good back. 17-yard gain by DeAndre Swift. This is what you do where you get the ball deep enough, you just let your running back be a running back. Let the running back be a running back. There are no holes. Let the running back be a running back. Figure out where he wants to go. They already passed the 50. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at it the wrong way. I formation. Shift to left. Hand it off again. Run it till they stop it. All right, that's a decent stop. He gets about 2 yards on that. 2nd and 8. I don't blame Chicago. Chicago, if you ain't got to pass it ever again, don't pass it. Run it till they stop it. How come everybody else can do that shit but us? Yeah, the run defense is still looking cheeks, man. Listen. Like now, when people want to come in and talk shit, Chicago fans out there, if they want to talk shit, the proof is in the pudding in the game. You can't rebut that. You can't rebut what you see on the field. It is what it is. I see you, Tiff. Yeah. Pressure. Good job. Good pressure. Made him throw the ball away. 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. Let's go, defense. Come on, Vic. Come on, Vic. Dial it up. All right, we getting some pressure now. Good job, Vaughn. He knew you was coming too. He knew you was coming. 3rd and 7. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Across the middle. Lamade Zacchaeus across the middle. Gets just enough and gets past some sticks. 8-yard gain, 1st down. So that's a situation where He ain't really fake nobody out. That's the right play against the right defense. Blankenship can't come up and cover him going across the middle. Reverse, reverse. Almost forced a fumble on that one. Good tackle by Blankenship. Now they passed the 50 at the 41-yard line. 2nd and 1. That was a 9-yard gain. They're going to keep running the ball. They get lost in the shuffle. That was a good play. That was a good play. The Eagles don't know which way they're going. Play action pass. If he turns around a second earlier, or if he looks at that ball a second earlier, that's a completed pass. Good defense. I'll take that. 3rd and 1. Oh my God. Oh my God. Third and 1. They go in middle. Sneak. Gets 3 yards. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. The way it's going, Caleb Williams might end up with more yards than Saquon. Golly. Chicago was just eating up the clock, man. Eating up the clock. Tanner McKee ain't got nothing to do with the defense. Play action. Wide open. Make the tackle. That's what he got. 2 yards on that play? 2nd and 8. All right, ace formation. It's going to be a run. Jet sweep. Good tackle. Limit him to like 3 yards on that one. 2nd and 8. Or no, I'm sorry. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 4. If you mad. We still got a lot of football to play. Let's go get in there and get some pressure on him. Get some pressure on him. Get him. And he gets the 1st down. Daggone it. Ugh. When you get in there, when you get him, Caleb Williams can motor. You got to get hands on him. And he just took off. And as fast as Nolan Smith is, he couldn't catch him. 1st down. This is going to be a long day. DeAndre Swift, still running. Another 15-yard run for DeAndre Swift. 8 carries for 78 yards already. Oh, Blankenship, boy, he broke your ankle too. They killing it, man. Yeah, KSAT, they about to score. Absolutely about to score. Come on, we need a turnover. Get there. Good job, Jalen son. Put some pressure on him. Good job by Jalen Hunt. Hey, there goes Sean. That's my buddy Sean with the paint on his face. Nobody. Nope. Sidney Brown was not there. Better throw. That's a touchdown. Sidney Brown beat again. So glad we got there. Glad we had a little bit of pressure on him. But did Adunze oh my God. Sidney Brown got burnt again. If that would have been a better throw, Sidney Brown was torched. Turn TV to something else for a moment. Been at work since you might want to go back and work and get some overtime because yeah, it ain't looking good right now. Drops back. He's looking. Carter got a hand on it. Was that Jalen Carter? Nah, that was Jalen Phillips. Nicely done. I'll take that. I'll take that. And guess what? Kicks are not guaranteed today, so I will take that. All right, kick. Right through the ups. 10-3. Okay. All right, defense. All right, defense. You did what you had to do. Offense, y'all gotta take advantage of this. Tie it up. Let's go. Let's go, Jalen. You can see what they're gonna do next now. Bro Claude, you still in the chat? Holla at me. Ooh. Listen, man, it's all a game plan, bro. We didn't forget how to stop the run. They game plan is better than ours right now. So we making stops, but they getting them off too. So, and let's not forget, and I was saying it when he was here, we wasted DeAndre Swift. We wasted him that year in 23. We did not use him right at all. At all. We didn't put any screen games for him. He is somebody where you got to get touches. Just put the ball in his hands and you see what he's capable of. So, you know, I'm still a fan of DeAndre Swift. We wasted that opportunity when we had it. So ain't no sense in getting mad now. I thought this team was still a good defensive team, but yeah, we getting out coached right now. Or how about this? Maybe the Bears are who we thought we were. Did you ever think about that? So we still got a lot of football to play. Tiff. Britt, Oh, that's Will Shipley. All right, get up to the 30. All right, come on, Jalen. Yeah, Tiff, we bipolar. We up and down. We all over the place. All right, 1st and 10 on 30. Let's go. What we got? All right, we in gun formation. Drops back, handoff to the right. Saquon getting back there. Got to fight for 2 yards. Fighting for 2 yards. Second and 8. He can't. Hey, you already know, dude. Our tight ends are trash at run blocking. But that's all we got. We stuck with what we stuck with. Vontae Smith. He's looking. Jalen's rolling out. Gets the ball to Dallas. 5-yard gain. I mean, good play, but I don't like that against the short side of the field. When he catches the ball, he's got to have room to run. So I'm not crazy about that play, but it's okay. Well, it's 3rd and 3. So we got it. 3rd and 3. Come on. Can we keep the ball moving, please? Can we keep the defense off the field? How about that? Let them get a chance to rest a little bit. If the Eagles don't get this 3rd down, you're going to hear the Boo Birds big time. What I tell you? What I tell you? He got yeah. He got away with the hold, but they didn't call it, so it is what it is. It is what it is. I wish I could go back and see where AJ was on that play. When we got to have something, man. I'm like, it's got to be AJ or Devontae. It's got to be AJ or Devontae. Period. Come on now. All right, so Jalen Hurts 3 for 7 for 45 yards. Caleb Williams 8 for 17 for 57 yards. So to me, that's kind of even, but they've been running the ball like nobody's business. DeAndre Swift 8 for 77. Monangai 7 for 41. Caleb Williams got 3 for 10, and on the reverses 1 for 3 for Burton. But they are already over 100 yards in the first half. So Saquon got 6 for 23. So it's not like he ain't getting positive yards. That one play where we got -2 yards. So Saquon is right around 4 to 5 yards a carry, but we gotta do better than this. So I tell you what. So when you're talking about the conversation is it Jalen Hurts or is it Patulo? When when you get when Jalen gets to the line of scrimmage, when he's calling the play in the huddle, if they show this, sometimes they show it on the broadcast, sometimes they don't. But when Jalen Hurts gets in the huddle, he's reading off the wrist, calling the play. Right now, if You see him doing that, you know that's coming from Patullo. Now, when Jalen gets to the line of scrimmage and he's looking around and he's giving AJ and Devontae signals on what to do and all of that kind of stuff, and you know, that's on Jalen. When he gets up to the line of scrimmage and sees something different and he's looking both ways, or tango, when you see him doing all of that type of stuff, that's him trying to figure it out on his own. But when he's looking at it, then they get to the line of scrimmage and they run the play, that's Kevin Patullo. Because he's reading it from the wrist. That's that whole play sheet that the coach is holding. You see the coach from Chicago holding that playbook, that whole sheet is on the quarterback's wrist. All right, deep ace formation. You running the same play. All right, -1. Big Jordan. Tackle for a loss. All right, we got 2nd and 10. Drops back down the middle. 13-yard gain, first down. Right across the middle. How come every team can go across the middle but us? Why is that? Why do they schedule routes across the middle but us? Watch the tight end on the right side, number 84. Nobody's above him, so you got a cushion. Look, right behind. Right behind. And guess what? Good pass by Caleb Williams gets it just over Bond's hands. And that's all you need. And again, who's that? Reed Blankenship? Reed Blankenship ain't going to cover him. Man coverage. He's going over there. Yeah, that's the game plan. We'll see. We'll see what they do this halftime. That's for sure, because they got to make some changes. We got 45 yards of offense. Let me see. No, we got about 68, 71 yards of offense. Caleb Williams drop back, gets the ball fast, throws it high, incomplete pass to Adunze. So we got 3rd and 10. Come on, defense. If we can get a punt and you got a little over 3 minutes to get the ball in with good field position, that's what we need to do. We need to score right before we go into the half, because we get the ball in the second half. They elected to receive. So we get the ball in the second half. If we can get a score before halftime, that's what I'm talking about. We can make something happen. That's how you turn the momentum around. But let's go. Defense, this is on you right now. 3rd and 10 on the Chicago 33. Let's go. Get in there. Nolan Smith gets him. Who was that? Who they give that to? Jalen Carter or Nolan Smith? We get the sack. We needed that one. We needed that one. We needed that one. Yeah, they gave Jalen Carter credit on that sack. Don't do nothing stupid now. You know what happened last time. Yeah, we got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. 3:30 is more than enough time to go down the field and do what you need to do. More than enough time. All right, come on, defense. Come on, defense. Dial up something good. Take your time. Dial it up. Let's go. Yeah, we need points here, man. We need points. We need points. Yeah, they've been running the ball. They've been running the ball, and the clock's been running. That's why this first half was so quick. The Bears ran the ball for 8, 16, 20 times, 20 carries in the first half. That's why. That's why that first half went so quick. Let me see. Bro Claude, wait. Bro Claude, if you in the chat, man, send me your information on Twitter so I can send you the link. I'll bring you in, or I'll drop the link at halftime. Nah, Tank ain't gonna play unless Saquon comes out. Chris has no confidence in his offense. I tell you what, man. I would simplify this. I would simplify this to AJ Smith slant and Devontae Smith deep slant. This is crazy, but hey, we got what we got. Come on now. I understand, man. I understand. But this is one of these situations, man. Like, what you gonna say to, like, a lot of the head coach is gonna take the blame for it because he's the head coach. But what were they working on during the week? Look at that. Nothing. Nothing. Why would you run that play and then get him back to the line of scrimmage? So basically, that's a screen pass, and he ain't got nowhere to go. Dallas Goedert can't block. They showing that replay again. Oh, come on, Jalen. All right, 2nd and 10. Let's go. I don't know what these plays are, but yeah, that last play, we got to get the ball downfield. We got to throw the ball downfield. Why? Yeah, I'm not crazy about that, taking it down to the 2-minute warning either. When you take it down to the 2-minute warning, that means you need the timeout. You don't want to take one because you want to talk about it because you don't know what the heck you're doing. So, and by the way, if you saw that eagle, I have seen that eagle up close and personal. Thank you very much. I wouldn't even call some of these plays on Madden, bro. Come on now. Yeah. I said to Tone early today on the show that even if you have bad play calling, if you execute the bad play, you should still be successful. But I'm running out of not excuses, but like our offense should look better than this. Was Kellen Moore that much better? Was Kellen Moore that much better of a coordinator? This is crazy, man. If I'm looking at this and I'm telling you right now, everybody's going to concentrate on that missed pass by Jalen Hurts because that's a missed opportunity. That was a possible touchdown. Everybody's going to concentrate on that. However, as this game goes on, let's see what the rest of this looks like because it's not good. It's not good. But Jalen, we got to get the ball downfield. So the thing, we still got the last 2 minutes to at least get points on the board. Because even if we get 3 points out of this, and we get the ball in the second half and we move the ball and score, that is where we need to be. Hopefully, we can score some get in the end zone, but we still have opportunities to turn this around. If they replace Kevin Patullo, that's Howie Roseman. That ain't Nick Sirianni. Three points at halftime, Chris. Now Whitworth can talk about what he's seeing with Saquon Barkley. Not last time. At least you at the game now. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, Kellen Moore was better than this. 2nd and 9. Let's go. What we got? What the hell was that? A.J. Brown was right there. What the hell? Wow. Wow. They damn near ran in each other. That's coaching. Now it's 3rd and 9. Shit. Good pickup. There you go. Good catch. Just get the. Are you serious? That's weak. That was a weak call. 3rd and freaking 19. Are you kidding me? That was a BS call. That was a ticky tack call. Just throw it, dude. Who was Sirianni yelling at? Close to crashing out. You might as well get it out the way. Did he shank the punt? Oh, you know they're gonna do that, bro. You know they're gonna do that. My man Seth is going off. Wow. All right. 1st and 10. Gun right. Trips on the top. They're gonna run the ball. It gets 3, 4 yards. 2nd and 6. We are a minute 30. Well, you're gonna hear it when they go into the tunnel. You are going to hear it. And the broadcast is gonna let you hear all of that. Hand off to the right. DeAndre Swift cuts it back, gets a first down. Another good run by Chicago. Another good run by Chicago. She said, "How he got to step up? I don't even know this team anymore." Drop back, first and 10. Caleb looking. Ball in the air, ball in the air. Oh, mm. Oh, the N'Kobe. I thought you had that one, bro. Oh, I thought we had that. Get off his helmet. Oh, N'Kobe, I thought you had it, bro. Damn it. Second and 10. Watch the outside man. Cuts it inside. Swift is gone. Another first down. Midfield at the 45-yard line. DeAndre Swift is having himself a game. He got over 100 all-purpose yards in the first half. 88 yards rushing, 13 yards in receiving. They got an opportunity, Chris. They got an opportunity. First down, drops back. Right down the middle. No. Nice try, Reed. 2 opportunities to get picks, and we missed it. I don't like that glass-eyed look by Jalen Hurts, though. All right, we got to hold him right here. Get there. Oh, hold it. We get the holding call. Second and 20. Yeah, I would have crashed out too, Case Hats. Definitely would have crashed out too. But I tell you was gonna hear it. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you was gonna hear it? It's only 10-3 though. It's a one-score game, but this offense, 90 yards. No, I'm sorry. 57 and 26. All right, we at halftime now. So we at halftime. So come on in. Oh, that's crazy.
Ugh.
Set up the dumbbell set. All right, y'all. I dropped the link, man. If anybody want to come on and have some yell therapy or something like that, the links are open. Oh my God, this is crazy. Trying to see what my people saying. I know I saw Seth. Play calling matters. Ben Johnson versus Kevin Patullo is rough side by side. They talking about that in the booze right now. Yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy. I see you, Tiff. Yeah, that's Philly. That's Philly. What's up, bro, Claude?
Hey, coach, I don't understand why. I don't understand why y'all boo y'all players, man.
That's Philly, man. If Philly ain't happy, they gonna let you know going into the locker room.
I don't understand that though. That's weird to me, coach. Baby.
Nah. That's par for the course here in Philly, bro. That is par for the course. What's up, Cass?
I was just, you know what I mean? It's kind of like I know y'all y'all do it to y'all basketball team. I know about that part. It's because I know that since Habib been there, you know, that has been happening. But I've never seen y'all boo the Eagles.
Bruh, you just haven't watched, man. Bro, Claude, that's why I try to tell people, man. The things you see outside of Philadelphia is different than how we do things here. They don't play in Philly. If they ain't happy, they will let you know. But you know what? It's just like family. It don't mean you don't love your kids because you got to chastise them.
Yeah.
So, but Philly will let you know.
Man, let me tell you something. Philadelphia Eagles is the champions, man, and I love I got love for Philly though. Anyway, but I'm just saying, it kind of shocked me when I was hearing it. You know what I mean? It kind of shocked me, coach. So.
But bro, that was last year. That ring is on the mantle, bro. We can't do nothing with that now. We trying to repeat. So last year don't matter.
I get it.
Last year don't matter, bro. This is a whole brand new year. And we got expectations.
I get it. But I'm just saying
they deserve every piece of that boo, and they lucky ain't throw no shit at their ass. Way they playing. That's pitiful, man. I have no words for this. I have no words.
Man, I tell you what, I didn't think it could get this bad, but if they don't turn this around in the second half, now Jalen missed that one ball, but you got AJ and Dotson running into each other on a route. Looks like Dotson ran the wrong pattern, and they in the same spot, and the ball was there on time and where it needed to be, and AJ stops because he sees Dotson, so they don't run into each other, and it ends up being an incomplete pass. Stuff like that, man. That's got to be coaching.
I thought that offensive pass interference was weak too.
That was very ticky-tack, but I can't complain about the penalties because penalties are going to happen on both sides.
What I said was this, y'all. Listen, y'all playing a team that wasn't even supposed to be at this record right here, right now. Okay, they already said that the Bears was going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL during the preseason. They said that already. That they expected us to win maybe 4 or 5 games, a little bit, maybe a game more than last year. Now, what I will ask is is it you guys playing bad defense, Coach Markus, or having just a bad game?
The defense,
or is it us playing good?
It's a little bit of both, bro. It's a little bit of both. Our run defense is a little bit suspect, but we come up big when we have to.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all have been running the ball, running the ball well, and y'all are implementing my logic.
Yes,
run it until they stop it. DeAndre Swift has already got almost 100 all-purpose yards in the first half.
Ah, damn.
Keep giving him the ball. He got 88 yards rushing and 13 yards receiving.
How many Monangai got?
Monangai got 41 yards rushing. That's it. So y'all are well over the 100-yard mark on the ground. Run it till they stop it. Every team in the NFL does this, but us for some reason, and I don't understand it. And that's when everybody's looking at Kevin Patullo, and like this, like if they don't open up right now, or in the second half,
right,
I can see them canning Kevin Patullo. I can see that happening.
Canning him,
yeah, like replacing him, like demoting him, bringing Leffler up to be the OC or doing something, because the Eagles pride themselves and we got aspirations to repeat going back to the Super Bowl, and we have got the team and the players to do it.
No,
so
no,
what
y'all
is
the best
wrong?
team in the NFL. Just
so what's the problem? We had the same players and the offense was running last year. How come it's not running this year? What's the only thing that's changed? Offensive coordinator. Now, I think it's kind of crazy to make a change this late, but looking at what we're looking at, you got to do something. You have to do something. So Howie Roseman this week, well, let me pause real quick. Depending on how this second half goes, depending on how it goes, if the second half is as ugly as the first half, it would not surprise me if they make a move at OC. It wouldn't surprise me.
Chi-Town Cheetah over here, he said Coach Marcus, it said he don't think that it's the coach. He think it has a lot to do with Hurst passing having
that was one play. That was one play. And then you also got to look at the situation is why you gonna throw the ball if ain't nobody open?
I'm so done responding to the ignorant Hurts can't throw people. I'm not responding to none of them.
He was saying that his passes was dropped, or either the receivers was out of sync. He said it really wasn't on Hurts.
Well, that goes back to play calling. A lot of the stuff that they running, they don't believe in because it ain't working.
Well, that play in particular with AJ and Jahan Dotson, I'm gonna assume that was Jahan Dotson on the error.
What happened with Jahan was he had an outside release on his route and got pressed to the inside and just went that way instead of fighting back to the outside.
Now I did see him throw it behind number 6 once, and then
that was the bad ball that could have been a score. That was the one throw by Jalen that I was looking at. Did y'all notice the early ones where it looked like the ball was blocked? It wasn't.
No, it wasn't. That was the air.
The ball just came out of his hands funky. And then the next play, when he scrambled out to the right and threw it out of bounds, he threw the same type of ball. It was like, I was like, is something wrong with his finger?
Yeah, like something.
So I think what's happening is I think the ball, because if you watch that play, they slowed it down. It came out as a spiral. It started wobbling in the air. That's why they thought it got tipped.
That's why I'm saying, is there something wrong with his finger?
Yes.
No, I think the wind took it. I just think the wind took it. Because if you look at that play, it came out. That's why they thought it got tipped, because it came out as a spiral. It landed as a duck.
But the wind don't do that coming out of your hand.
Yeah.
The window make it float.
No, it didn't do it coming out of his hands. It caught it mid-flight. The wind caught that ball mid-flight. Go back and watch it, Coach. I'm telling you, go back and watch it. I'll
check it out. I think he just threw a bad ball. I just think he came out of duck. I don't know.
So that was the first thing he said was it got tipped, because it came out. It looked good coming out in the middle, in mid-air.
Yeah, they thought that he tipped. It was tipped, but it wasn't tipped. But they showed it me. It did look like wobbly. It did kind of look wobbly.
Yeah, what I saw, it looked like right out of the gate that came out bad. But in any case, they got a whole half to get this right. And again, now here's the thing. With Philly fans, and we ain't liking what we saw, obviously. But as bad as that was, it's only 10-3. It's a one possession game.
Yeah, it's a one.
And we get the ball in the second half.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're gonna do, if they're gonna do anything different. Sometimes adjustments are a little bit overrated.
Yeah.
Adjustments are just trying to recognize what's going on and get a handle of what they're doing, so you can go over the plays that you've already done.
Right.
So they're not even executing what we started with. We don't know if it works or not.
Yeah.
So if AJ and Jahan Dotson don't run into each other, that's a first down. If Jalen gets that bad, but it's like Jalen has 2 or 3 bad balls every game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and hopefully that was his one, and he can get it out the way, and so we can keep moving. So, because you know, regardless of how it ended last week, Jalen had a good game throwing the ball last week.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what he did? He got the ball to AJ Brown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
AJ Brown had went to the press on him though. I don't know.
AJ, all they need to do is throw AJ Brown on the slant. That's it. Get him the ball. Let him do his thing. It's not complicated.
Mm-hmm.
It's not complicated. Philly makes it complicated, but it's not. AJ Brown is still one of the best receivers in this league.
Mm-hmm.
When you get him the ball. So let's get him the ball. Every other team in the NFL gets the ball to their number one receiver.
Well, DJ Moore ain't got no passes really either, coach. You know,
Yeah, you're right.
So I mean, it might be this type of
Y'all
game.
also have 142 rushing yards.
Exactly. Y'all got a run game today.
Yeah. But I'm just saying,
run it till they stop it.
DJ Moore had 2 targets, bro.
But my point is this, bro, Claude. How often does that happen?
Not often.
Exactly. So you can even count this as a one-off or just the first half. We haven't played the second half yet.
Yeah.
Second half, he might get 8 targets or something like that. You never know. But my point is, normally you're getting him the ball because he's your best receiver.
Yes.
For some reason, Philadelphia has a problem doing that with AJ Brown.
DJ Moore
I chunk DJ Moore not only getting 2 targets up in the first half to the fact that y'all averaging 7 yards a carry. And why the hell would we do anything else?
That's it. We beating them on the ground, and that's why the first half went so quick. Kept running the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Kept running the ball. Y'all got 18, 21, 22 carries in the first half.
Right.
22 carries in the first half to our 6.
Damn.
Let me take that back. 22. Y'all got 19 carries because I'm gonna take the scrambles by Caleb Williams off.
Hey,
Caleb Williams has got 3 scrambles, so that puts it at 18 runs.
Right.
Because Burden ran that jet sweep, so I'm gonna count that as a run.
Uh-huh.
Saquon Barkley has 6 carries. Jalen Hurts has 1.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna count the Jalen Hurts carry because that was an RPO. That was a scheduled run. So we got 7 carries on the ground. 7.
AC Chi-Town Calvin said, Coach Marcus, he said, okay, I understand that, Coach Marcus. He says, I'm not saying it's not a bad route calling. I'm saying a few players ain't on the plays. He says you're an expert, so he said he trusts your word. He says it's just that they're not communicating. In other words, it's like they off sync.
Right.
And that's what I see.
Exactly. But when things like that happen, you got to remember they ran that in practice 8 million times. So like for that play specifically, that's on the players. I agree, that's on the players. But all right, we kicking off now. So we got something to do. We got some work to do.
All right. I'll check back in after the show. I'll check in after the game's over.
All right.
All right, love.
Appreciate you, bro. Love. All right, let's go. 1st and 10. All right, we got a full backfield. We got a pro backfield, and they got a motion. What the hell is this? Out of sync. Barkley didn't even look for the ball. That's on Saquon because when you're going out in the flat, Saquon, you trying to get the ball as soon as possible. Now we're trying to run the ball. Nowhere to go. So now we at 3rd and 9. See, Jalen's on his wrist. Kevin Patullo's calling those plays. Across the middle. Now you have people in his face. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible. Punting already. Good kick. Make the tackle. Lord have mercy. Give him an extra 5 yards. Got to make that tackle, bro. 60-yard punt. Good Lord. Exactly, Rob. Uh, there's going to be a lot of that today after this game. Jet sweep. They're killing us on that play. That's the third time they've run that play, I believe. They ran it once with Burden. It might be the second time. I know they ran it the first time with Burden. And they run it the same play. That's the same exact play. Run it till we stop it. No, I would not bench Hurts. No. That serves no purpose. All that does is throws gasoline on the fire, bro. You don't bench your franchise quarterback. He ruined your Thanksgiving break, bro. All right, 1st and 10. Chicago 34 drops back. Loveland wasn't ready for it. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. Jalen Hurts is 5 for 12 for 57 yards. And let me be honest with you, with the exception of that one pass, I don't know if it's all on him. Andre Swift, 5 yards. 3rd and 5. Listen, that one was on Saquon, the other one was on Jahan Dotson. Um, Jalen's had a bad ball. Defense is doing what they can do to keep it in the game. We got to get them some rest, or they're gonna wear out. Let's see if we can get this 3rd down conversion. Come on, defense. Let's see if we can shut them down. We can make the punt. Somebody get some pressure. Blankenship was gonna have that pick. It feels like 31-3, Eric. But guess what? Yeah, they look flat out there, man, for sure. For sure. So that's another lucky one. All right, we got a false start. Back them up 5 yards. All right, come on, offense. Let me see what my man Seth is talking about. Man, this is crazy. Boy, they're gonna be firing off on the Eagles this week on radio. Man. All right, they better do something. They better do something. What's up, K-Sap? We getting jacked up here, K-Sap. Getting jacked up here. I just had Bro Claude on for a couple minutes. He heard he heard the Eagles fans booing the Eagles at halftime going in. He was like, he never seen that before. I was like, bro, we don't play around. Oh my God. It's been crazy. All right, we got to get it together, man. First and 10. We are on the 25-yard line coming out. We have got to sustain a drive. We have got to show we can sustain a drive. Everybody get a turn, man. Yeah, K-Sap, I'm hoping, man, but they got to show me something. They got to show me something. You can't just talk about it. You got to be about it, bro. Right now, it is not looking good. So let's go ahead. Hand off. Stay out. I don't know where these plays are designed to go. I would tell Saquon, get outside. Just get outside. Do not run inside the tackles. Do not do it. We are losing those battles every play. We are losing those battles every play. Do not look to get inside the tackles. You got to get him outside. Throw it. Are you serious? Man, this is crazy. Bruh, trying to make something happen. He got it too. Kevin Byard. Wow. So you got what you asked for. You know what? You know what, Angie? Starting to sound like this something to that. Starting to sound like it's something to that. We're gonna have to. How we gonna have to make a decision? That was Brandon Graham that couldn't get the sack. Oh, dog! Don't even say that. Don't even insinuate that. But at this point, what we seeing right now on offense, good job by the defense. Defense is paying their half of the rent. Defense is paying their half of the rent. It's still a one possession game. Was that Leffler that was on the sideline with him? Now we got the ball inside the 10. Great. Y'all know what this means, right? All right. I can't believe it either, but guess what? Guess what it looks like? I mean, and guess what? At this point, as bad as they looking, anything is possible, bro. Anything is possible. Yeah, I think so, man. Yeah, Fred Johnson is not having a good day. He is not having a good day, bro. Yeah, man. If Jalen ain't got time to play, he ain't got time to throw the ball. All right, let's see what we're gonna have. I got to put the mask on because this offense is kind of smelly right now. This offense is smelling like shit right now, so I had to put the mask on. So we're gonna see what they're gonna do. I had to put the mask on because it's stinky around here. Let's see what we're gonna do. Let's go. Who they get the ball to? AJ Brown. Could have been doing that all day. All right, let's see. That was first and 10. 1, 2, 3, throw. Don't do that stuff no more. They know they can expect that. You got Kevin Byard and you got CJ Gardner-Johnson. Holding. Roughing the passer? I'll take it. Oh, damn, that was way late. That was way late. Good Lord. All right, let's go. We got strong formation. Outside the tackles are out. Just like that. You can't run inside. You got to look like you're going at an angle to outside. Yeah, those throws to the flats are garbage. And plus, Kevin Byard played here before. He knows what's coming. There you go, Jalen. There you go, Jalen. Do it if you got to. F the dumb shit. Golly. Let's go. Throw it. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Who do you get the ball to? Finally, I can take this off. Why was that so? Who do you get the ball to? Throw the ball to your best player, period. Throw the ball to your best player, point, period, in the paragraph. That's why A.J. Brown is the dude. Y'all better stop playing with me. You missed the extra point. Lord have mercy. You just can't. You missed the extra point, dog. Are you kidding me? Yeah, just can't get right, bro. Just can't get right. Lord have mercy. Just can't get right. Oh my goodness. Just when you think it could get any worse. Just when you thought it was safe, bam. Just when you thought it was safe, man. Oh my God. We needed that. We needed that. All we can do is laugh, bro. All we can do is laugh. I got you. I got you. I got you. Don't say that, man. Don't say that. You scared me, bro. Don't say that. So, Lord have mercy. All right. We got the ball in the end zone. We got the ball in the end zone. Now we got to continue. So You refuse to give him credit. You feel a little bit better after that, Tiff? Yeah, that was a Jalen drive. That was a Jalen drive. Absolutely. All right. You make that one mistake. There you go. 1st and 10. Let's go defense. 4 yards for DeAndre Swift, 2nd and 6. There's not a narrative. They just say he complains a lot. Nice. Come on, man. Don't give him no free ones, man. Damn. First and 10. DeAndre Swift, they going deep, probably to the left. Not to go right. Slip through there. DeAndre Swift is so slippery, man. Another 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2. He slipped through that little crack. Watch him. Good job by Jordan Davis. He slips through that little crack. Jordan Davis thought he was going to his left, and he stepped to the left, and DeAndre Swift stayed in that gap. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Nicely done, bro. Nicely done. What I tell you about outside? What did I tell you about running him outside the tackles? You understand what I'm saying now? Do you understand what I'm saying now? We got to go outside the tackles, not inside. Watch him bounce. Boom. You tight at the top. You stacked and tight at the top. Second and 6. We got 4 on that one. But even on that one, if Saquon bounces out to the left, he's still running. Second and 6. Let's go. We are in the red zone. Why did they blow the whistle that soon? Push it. Slide to the left, Jalen. Slide to the left. He got to slide to the left. He can't go straight ahead. He has to slide left. Are you kidding me? You can't go straight ahead on the push. You got to go left. He got to go left. Wow. You got to slide left. You got to slide left. That's the only way to go forward. You can't wait for them to push. Gave it up again. We should have scored right here. Yep, the corner went straight to the football. They know how to stop it. You got somebody going for him and then somebody going for the ball. But when you run the tush push, you have to slide to the left. So what they're going to have to do is somebody's going to have to block the DB on the left. Somebody's going to have to go forward. So you got to get that man on the line of scrimmage. You got to slide left. If you go forward, the problem with going forward on a tush push is Jalen can't go anywhere. If he goes forward, he is completely reliant on the guys behind him pushing him forward. If he goes to the left, he still got some room where he can move his legs, and the momentum takes him that way. And plus, everybody's pinched in the middle. You have to go slide left because he can't run. You can't move. All he's doing is leaning forward, and then you trying to get the ride across the line, across the first down line. You have to slide to the left. You have to go over that guard tackle gap. They were doing it in the beginning, then all of a sudden they stopped. They just started going straight ahead. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. At this point, like everybody knows, let's get to the point where we know the defenses are waiting for it. So he went, just like you said, he went right in there and grabbed the ball and then got a hold on the ball, and then it's your strength against his strength. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. Jalen is getting pushed forward. So he has no leg drive, so he can't plant himself and brace himself for that pull. So all of the strength goes to the defensive guy. The leverage goes to him. Watch Jalen's feet. He's got no strength behind him. And watch him come in there and pull it. Watch him plant his foot and pull back. Jalen can't fight that. Jalen can't fight that. You can't argue with physics. You can't. So we just wasted that pick by Jalen Hunt. Now we're already midfield. We're already midfield on one play. They wearing them down. They're wearing them down. And again, we had opportunity. That was a prime opportunity to get the ball in the end zone, and we couldn't do it. We couldn't do it. Why should the Bears stop running the ball right now? Caleb Williams should not throw another pass. They are wearing the defense down right now. They should have gave it to Saquon. But we've been doing this for how long now? They are killing the line of scrimmage. They got to get a stop. Y'all lucky on that one. Mm-mm-mm. Good tackle, Jordan. Come on now. 2nd and 14. Let's go. Third and 5. 2nd and 14 from 3rd and 5. Another 7-yard gain. They are killing us on the ground. So they got 2 running backs with over 100 yards each. DeAndre Swift has got 107, and Monanga's got 103. They got 2 rushers. They got 210 yards between 2 running backs right now. If I was the Chicago, I would go for it. They're gonna kick the field goal, or they're gonna go for it. They're gonna go for it. If I was them, I would get a ball to either Swift or Monangai. Look out for the screen. Look for the screen. Or they just try to drive off side, they're gonna kick it. Ooh, look at that win. You don't want to kick that, man. Good Lord. At least the Flyers are winning 3-1 against the Islanders. Come on, defense. Get there. Get there. Daggone it. Everybody's slipping this year, man. Mananga is killing us. Man, this is crazy. They getting it. And we at home, bro. We at home. And this we look in this booty. Yeah, they on in the time of possession running that ball, bro. That's what a run game. That's what we did last year with Saquon. And we can't run the ball anymore. Yeah, you can't turn the ball over, man. Can't turn the ball over. Two turnovers. Two turnovers in this game. You got to take this one on the chin. You threw the pick, and then you fumbled. Case Hass, he's the quarterback. You fumbled the ball in the red zone. So, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but when you're the leader of the team and you throw a pick, and then you fumble the ball in the red zone, I mean, the pick was, it is what it is. He was trying to make something happen, but they're gonna look at that on a stat sheet, and then they're gonna look at the drive we had with AJ, and that's it. And nothing else happens after that. And then when the defense gives us the field position, and we get the ball right back, and we don't even get a field goal out of it. A field goal gives us the lead, so we fumbled the lead after all of that happened last week. Fumbled the ball, fumbling opportunities, and we doing the same thing. Hey, that's on Jalen. That's on Jalen. You got to look at it from that standpoint because he's the quarterback. He's gonna take the most hits. He's gonna take the most blame. That's the way that it is. Yeah. Sorry, Angie. Jalen gonna take it on the chin on this one. He gonna take it on the chin because of the turnovers. Because of the turnover. Jalen Hurts right now. We in the third quarter now, right? Jalen's 8 for 16 for 107 yards. Caleb Williams ain't even playing that well. 12 for 30, but we can't stop the run. Bounced outside. Look at that. Bounced. I'm telling you, just thinking like a running back. Everybody pitches it inside. Keep running the ball. Skinny pitch, right up the middle. Good stick. But look at that. He fell forward to get 5 yards. The defense is getting worn down. The time of possession has got to be crazy right now. And here's the funny part. We bitching and moaning, right? We are bitching and moaning right now. We are still in this game. We are still in this game. So they gotta. The only way to turn this around is if they get in, or we stop them, or we force a field goal, whatever. The next time the offense gets the ball, we have got to score. Isn't that's crazy? That's like playing Madden with your cousin. He didn't have that ball secure. I thought they was going to take it away from him. Oh, this is first and goal. I would run it. If I was the Bears, I'm running it 4 times in a row. Touchdown. Can't stop the run. Arthur, I don't. Right now, we're getting out coached and outplayed. The Bears have figured out what works against our defense, and they are running it to perfection. That's good film study and good execution. On offense, we're not executing and we're turning the ball over. Not gonna win like that. And we still in the game. It's 17-9, so we got to score and hit a 2-point conversion. But we gotta score first. So you know, we I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's a tried and true um, test when you're playing football. You find something that works, and then you run it and run it and run it until your opposition proves that they can stop it. We have not done that. We have not stopped the run. 121 yards from Monangai, 113 yards for Swift. Monangai's longest run is 31 yards. DeAndre's longest run is 23 yards. Both of them have scored. Run it till they stop it. And guess what? Saquon was not having a bad game running the ball. He was just a smidge under 5 yards a carry. He's got 12 for 52. So the rule for a running back is 4 yards a carry. That's the rule. Because 4 yards a carry means if I give you the ball on 3 runs consecutively, we should get a first down. 4 yards, 4 yards, 4 yards, first down. So the goal as a running back in your head is 4 yards a carry. Now the way that manifests is different. You got 3 yards here, you got tackle for a loss, then you busted a 60-yarder. So it all averages out. But the long and short of it is when you grind it down and get the ball in your hands, you're gonna get at least 4 yards every play. Saquon was doing that. So again, it ain't like Saquon lost a step. It's not like he ain't running the ball. He had a couple good runs. His longest run today was 15 yards. It's just everything else ain't working. Jalen gets the ball down there. The defense gives us great field position, and we cough it up. So we got to do something. That wind is crazy. Listen, everybody is contenders in this league, man. There is nobody, in my opinion, that is head and shoulders above anybody else. So it's wide open on who's going to make it to the Super Bowl. It is wide ass open. You on the ledge right now? This is football, man. This is football. Oh my God. Kyle Patullo so he can meddle with the offense. Come on, Jalen. Throw the ball, bro. That was a short ball, but yeah. Yeah, he got to let that go. I don't know if the wind took that because it looked like he got a good rip on it. I can't see which way the wind is blowing though. That's what's hard to see. That was not a pass interference. Yeah, he was thrown into the wind. He was thrown into the wind, and the wind just took it because he looked like he got something on that one, and the ball just died in the air. Yeah, that should have been a pass interference, but they didn't call it. So guess what? It's too late now. We got to go with quick slants. You got to go with short passes because you can't throw deep in the wind. He waited. He hit AJ too late on that one. He hit AJ too late on that one. Yep. That was a good play call. They went from man to zone. We're still in this game. We are still in this game. Oh my God. Uh, I thought that, but listening to the broadcast, that makes more sense. Listening to the broadcast, they dropped back in the zone coverage. So when Jalen was about to let it rip, you thinking it's man coverage, and you got somebody sitting right there. That's why he hesitated. So that was a good defensive play call. Again, that is a situation where we got out coached. They are expecting one thing and they get another. So just by that hesitation, or if Jalen throws it where he wanted to throw it and somebody's there, that's what defenses try to do. They try to make you make the mistake. And that one, you got it. If that's man coverage, AJ Brown, can make something happen. But because Jalen had to hesitate because it looked different, Chris, he was behind on the throw. But what I'm saying is he was behind on the throw because he thought it was going to be man coverage and it was zone. So it looked something different. So he hesitated because it wasn't what he thought it was going to be. That's why he hesitated. That's a win for the defense. That's why he was late on the throw. Well, oof, man, it's gonna be fun in Philly this week. Boy, boy, boy. It's gonna be fun in Philly this week. Man. And I'm ready to go get leftovers, man. This is crazy. I'm ready to go get some leftovers, man. This is crazy. Tiffany, you heartbroken, sweetie? I don't know. I don't know with a performance like this. And we can't run the ball. The Bears are running on us, but we can't run on us. We can't run on them. Yeah, Watermelon, you ain't the only one. You are not the only one. Yeah, that would be a wrap. Listen, the defense is paying their end of the rent, in my opinion. Even with all these yards rushing, we still are in this game. The game is not over. Because even with this, the defense came off with the turnover when they had to come up with the turnover, and the offense fumbled the ball. The defense is paying their half of the rent. So now we need a turnover, and it's hard to get turnovers when you're running the ball. So that means you got to force a fumble. They don't want to. Why would Chicago throw the ball right here? They should be content with Caleb Williams having 103 yards passing. 3rd and 5. Oh, the Islanders scores. Flyers are still up 3-2 though. Defense tired. Defense is tired. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Wide ass open. Great play call. Great play call. Snuck right underneath. Everybody bounced out of the middle. That short middle was wide open. He got just deep enough to get the ball past the sticks. Great play call. Watch him sneak underneath. There we go. Momentum just takes him over there. They might not get the ball again the way they're looking. And listen, the defense is putting licks on Swift and Monangai, but they are always falling forward as a running back. You're going to take punishment. But when you get the ball, you always pride yourself on going forward. Don't let nobody hit you and knock you backwards. So you're going to get tackled. But what you want to do is get tackled going forward. I used to make cuts, and I knew the guy was coming from over here. I wouldn't even look at him. I would just lean into him at the last minute. So even if they tackle me, I'm going forward. I did say it was going to be 31-10. I sure did. Oh my God. Tone on another channel, bro. Listen, I say it all the time, man. When the game is going, talk your talk. I ain't got no problem with that. I played this game, man. I know how it works. You win some, you lose some. Everybody get a turn. Right now, we getting our ass whooped. Screenplay. Good play by Dory Jackson. Saw it coming, didn't get there in time. and still couldn't stop it. They're moving the clock. They're moving the ball. Moving the ball. I want to see Caleb Williams get it, man. After all of that, everybody was ready to get him out of there. Even though all that stuff Eberflus was that nonsense he was doing. That was a shame. But guess what? This Caleb Williams' third year, and this is how it works. Finally got some time to get developed, and you got some weapons with him. That's how this supposed to work. They're going to run the ball. They're going to run and screen for the rest of the game. They're not throwing balls past 5 yards anymore. This Caleb's second year, or this is the second year? I thought for some reason I thought he had 2 years under. No, I'm thinking of Justin Fields. My bad. You're right. My bad. My bad, Shannon. I was thinking about what they did with Justin Fields. My bad. Rolling out. He gone. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. I can't. And guess what? I can't get mad at the defense on this one, even though the defense got just lit up. Even though the defense got lit up, the defense gave the offense a chance to tie the game and take the lead, and the offense couldn't do it. The offense couldn't do it. You hear what he said? Great play call. That's a wrap. You got 6 minutes left. We got to score quick, get a 2-point conversion, and the defense got to come through again. Because Chicago came into Philly and lit our ass up. Mm. Belt to ass. Belt to ass. I'm curious as to how this is going to go down. Jalen Hurts, 9 of 18, 110 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 1 fumble. So it'll be very interesting to hear this rhetoric this week. All right. Oh, Chris, you ain't go there, did you? You ain't go there, did you? Oh my God. Oh, you went there, man. You went there, bro. You went there, bro. Shannon, talk your talk, bro. Talk your talk. I can't hate on you. Yeah, playoffs going through LA. Looks like they took a different route. Playoffs will not be going through 95 this year. And the way this offense is going, this looks like an early trip to Cancun. And it's a shame because the defense is paying their half of the rent, but they getting wore out. Nothing is guaranteed, man. Oof. Yeah. You want to get right, play the Eagles. Time of possession is hot garbage. Look at this. Look. We look at this. They leaving. The Eagle Exodus. They checking out. I'm out. 6 minutes left in the game and said I'm out. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Everybody get a turn, man. Everybody get a turn. AJ was right, Chris. AJ was right. This offense. That was not a touchback, bro. Yeah, that should have been a penalty. Yeah, Angie. Yeah, it's kind of hard to disagree with that. It'll be very interesting to hear the back and forth in the locker room this week. It'll be very difficult for that. So um, it's hard to argue that now. AJ been right since last year against Carolina. Yeah, Hurts had that glass-eyed look. Yeah, Chicago on the map. Now you throw the ball to AJ across the middle. Now you throw it to him across the middle. We could have been doing that the whole time. We could have been doing that the whole time. Yep, yep. We left the back door open. We left the back door open. Throw the ball forward. Stop throwing these passes 1 yard deep. Get the ball downfield. It's not because we trying to score. Um, Throw the ball downfield, man. And Barkley dropped it. He had open field. Yeah, Tone gonna be pissed, bro. All the way down, bro. All the way down. Look at the Grinch. Yeah. Throw the ball. That's Devontae Smith. That's only his fourth catch. Yep. That's the problem with that. Now that was an expensive pass right there because Devontae is out. We could have been doing that the whole game. Smith had a back injury from the last game, and that just reactivated. So he's done for probably the rest of the game. Don't get him hurt in this game. Yeah, Angie, that's yeah, they already showed that. They was out. Yeah, oh now we know how to now we want to throw the ball down the field. Robbie, I don't think anybody said that out loud, but damn, damn. Mm. All right, look at all the space you got. Keep going to the middle. Everybody's dropping back. Have a route coming across that middle, the deep middle, 5 to 12 yard middle. Watch everybody drop back. Look at that middle. You got number 9. Force him to make a decision. He got to come up or he got to drop back. We almost in the red zone with 4 minutes left. That's going to need the defense to stop them, and we ain't been able to stop the run. So, but let's see if we can get in the end zone first. Jalen Hurts is stat padding. Why couldn't we do this the whole game? Why couldn't we run this offense the whole game? Yeah, Case Ass. Now we can pass over the middle. And how long we been saying that? They're gonna have to make a move. Because this is the problem. Well, and you got to take it with a grain of salt because they're not gonna run this defense during early in the game. Way too high, bro. Got to get the ball in the end zone right now. 3rd and 6. Launch it. There you go. There you go. He on his own show, Shannon. I'll probably be jumping on with him, and then I'll come back. I'll have a late game kind of recap. I'll come back on tonight at like 10:30 p.m. So, chalk it up sports. That's my boy Tone. Yep, he's in bounds. So now we got 1st and goal, and we can get this score before the 2-minute warning. So that gives us plenty of time to get a stop, and then we kind of got to do it again. So there you go. Get the ball to your best player. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. I put him in motion and run that same damn play. I put him in motion, bring him to the inside motion, and run the same freaking play. The quick slant to AJ. Oh, he gonna run it. They knew what he was doing. They knew what he was doing. You see how that ball came out? Is that the wind taking that ball that quick? Maybe Cass was right, man. Like I don't know. Yeah, we might. Yeah. Shannon, you might have something there, bro. It's wide open, man. It's wide open. It's wide open. There's no team that is that much better than anybody else. We're gonna make the playoffs, and Dallas has got a good shot to make the playoffs because we can't own the division now. We gonna have to fight to win the NFC East. We're not gonna win the NFC, so we're gonna have to fight for our position in the playoffs. I still think we'll make the playoffs, but we gotta get better. So yeah, so now it's a 9-point game. So I'm with what you call it? What's the name? Um we should have kicked the field goal and we still would have had a chance to get the 2-point at the end. So I agree 100%. Yeah, Caleb in the zone, bro. Caleb is in the zone. I'm happy to see that, man, from all of the shit he was taking last year. Are the Washington games guaranteed for us? Are they? If things remain the same right now, nothing is out of the ordinary. Nothing is guaranteed for us. We got to fight to the end of the season. Not that that would be any different, but everybody was looking at that schedule like, hey, this is, we got a favorable schedule at the back half. Now it don't matter. Now it doesn't matter. Yeah, that missed 2-point conversion. We should have kicked the field goal this one because it's not gonna matter if we don't get the ball back. So we should have just kicked the field goal and took the points. That was stupid. I didn't agree with that at all. You think we're gonna lose to Washington? Yeah, and guess what? We beat the Packers and the Lions. We beat both those teams. Don't matter. Chris, listen, man. Um, that's a wrap. That wasn't even a good onside kick. You need 2 scores regardless. We should have just kicked the extra point. We're gonna lose the Marcus Smart field. Yeah. Yeah. I think that was a bad decision by Nick Sirianni. Now watch. Watch. We gonna stop them. Watch we stop them and get the ball back. And it don't matter. Yeah, that extra point. Yeah, man. That special teams, bro. Special teams matter. Did the Bears sweep the NFC East? I think you're right. Oof. Yeah. I would disagree. This don't hurt worse than 23. 23 was just confusing. Cuts it back again. 3rd and 3. Caleb finna run. Caleb finna take off. All right, we gonna see. All right. It's 3rd and 3. Now they're gonna hand it off. They're gonna hand it off or do a skinny pitch. Hand off. Nope. You called it, Shannon. You called it, and he got it. He was smart enough to get inbounds. You called it, dog. You called it. Where you at, dude? You called the shot. You called. Got the first down. Got down inbounds. You called it, bro. You called it, dude. Called your shot. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Shannon, I'll give you credit, bro. I'll give you credit for when you talk your talk, man. That's the way it goes in this game. I played in the league, man. I know how this game works. You have your ups and your downs. When I was with the Eagles, it was a different ball game back then. Randall Cunningham was my quarterback. Seth Joyner was my defensive captain. Herschel Walker was there. Wes Hop, Andre Waters, Eric Allen. Like I played with Eric Allen. I played with RC. I played with, with Seth. I played with Clyde Simmons. I played with Herschel Walker and Fred Barnett and Calvin Williams and Mark Bavaro. I played with Mark Duper. Dude, we had squads, man, but my era of football was just different, bro. We were built different. And yeah, we just hey, everybody get a turn, man. Everybody get a turn. And right now we getting Chicago Bears is taking belt to ass right now. So, and they can say we gave it up. Because again, we was in this game until 6 minutes left in the third. So, if you kick the extra point, if you make the extra point, then you kick off deep like normal, and then you play normal defense. So, Nick Sirianni is going to catch hell for that decision because we just now at the 2-minute warning, so we still got a lot of football to play, and we all out of timeout, so they done basically surrendered it. So basically, in my opinion, Nick Sirianni went for it by not getting that 2-point conversion. He giving up the ghost right now. He giving up the ghost. Jalen Hurts 17 for 30, 190 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 turnovers. 1 pick, 1 fumble. So, again, even though Chicago ran all over us, A.J. Brown, 9 catches, 114 yards, 2 touchdowns. Devontae Smith, 5 for 48. We could have took that little 4, 5, 6 minute stretch in the fourth and did that the whole game. Why can't we do that the whole game? Run tempo, it just, I don't know. Yeah, Brian, I don't know what they're gonna do, man. How we got a decision to make. You ready to see Tone crash out? Yeah. Well, listen, when the game is over, I'm gonna talk for about 5-10 minutes, and then I'm gonna log out, and then I'm gonna log into Tone's, tap into Tone for a minute if he wants me to. That's his show, not mine. So if he wants me to, but if I do log in, I will stream it on mine. But I will be back on at 10:30 tonight. Okay, for my just whole wrap up, the whole Black Friday wrap up, all of that kind of stuff. So I will be back on at 10:30 tonight, regardless if I hook up with Tone or not. We jumped off side, so that's a wrap. Yep, that's a wrap. So I think I'm going to take my time and watch the post game shows. I might jump on with Tone a little bit. But let me send him a text, let him know. There we go. Someone did say 11-6. Yep. Yep, man. So they'll be shaking hands and dapping each other up. And yeah, this was ugly. This was ugly. And again, see, this is the little sliver of silver lining that you get. I can't wait to see my man Seth though. Seth gonna be eviscerating him, man. Let me see. What channel does the post game come on? Eagles post game. Are they live right now? No, that was last week. All right, this comes on at 6. Okay, they got a couple minutes. All right. All right, man. I want to see. I'm very interested to see how the the coaching network and the GM looks at this. This is an embarrassing loss at home. This is an embarrassing loss at home. Is the Rams season, Rod? That's what you're saying? The Rams got the, and we beat the Rams too. It's like all these teams. That's gonna be the worst part. We're gonna watch all of these teams go far in the playoff, and they're gonna be plays that we. Oh shit! Jalen Phillips is hurt, and he looked like he got a concussion hurt, which means concussion protocol, and he might miss next week. Yeah, he just got popped in the head. Popped right in the temple. Yeah, we'll see. 0-2 on Amazon this year. Yeah, Jalen said, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Just get out of bounds, bro. Holding is coming back. That's right. We couldn't run on y'all, and y'all didn't have none of y'all starting linebackers. That's how bad our run blocking is. That's how bad our run blocking is. That's a weak call in my book. That was kind of a weak call. It's just stat pad now. AJ, 132 yards, 10 targets. Good catch by AJ Brown. Holy crap. How come we couldn't do this early in the game? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How come we couldn't throw deep middle across early in the game, man? Yeah, stat padding, bro. That's all we do in the stat pad. Jalen Hurts gonna have 250 yards. Realistically, only about 200 though. So I don't at this point I don't care. So yeah, Tone might be fuming. I ain't heard back from him, so I don't know what he's gonna do. But regardless of what happens, whether I'm on Tone or not, I will be back at 10:30 p.m. at night because we're going to talk about this. Blame AJ. Who blaming AJ, Chris? He said he not. Oh, Brian, that comment from Brian. Yeah. 13 seconds. Like, how come we couldn't run this offense like in the third quarter? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm trying to get on with Tone, man. I ain't heard back from him yet, Shannon. I ain't heard back from him. Oh, my bad, Chris. Shannon, come on back at 10:30 tonight, man. I'll be on. You can bring friends. I don't care. I keep it real, man. I keep it 100, bro. Keep it 100. Why you keeping the field goal and he missed it? He missed it. Why? Like, why? What was the point in that? I would have just take the point. Just go for the, throw it. I don't even know what the point of that was. Man, we making everybody look good, bro. We making everybody look good. We making that. We giving Dallas confidence. Bears just beat the best team all year. Like, bro, they came in our house and whooped up. They came in our house, ate our food. slept in our beds, put their feet on the couch. They did the Rick James. Your couch. Oh my God, man. Ass burger, bro. Ass burger. That's a shame, man. Yeah, Jeffrey ain't happy, bro. But again, yeah, Jalen running up out of there, man. He getting up out of there. Yeah, everybody get a turn, man. Talk your talk, bro. Y'all been in the dirt for the longest, man. Because we did the same thing when we finally got ours, bro. So I can't get mad at you, man. I can't get mad at you. We don't play for 10 days. That's a lot that can happen, man. And guess what? I didn't think about that, K-Sats, but we got a 10-day break. If you're gonna make a switch at coach, this would be the time to do it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna make a switch at coach, now's the time to do that. Now's the time to do that. So, I don't know, Chris. It's day by day for me, man. I'm not looking. I can't look ahead that far. It's game by game. That's where we are as a team because of this offense. The defense is paying their half of the rent. Even though we got gutted on the ground, if the offense puts up any reasonable manner of production, we can still win this game. The defense is paying their half of the rent. Even though they got gutted, they still came up with a turnover to tie or take the lead in this game, and we couldn't do it. We couldn't do it. I'm sorry, Tiff. I'm sorry. I wish I had something nice to say for you. All I can say is I appreciate you. All I can say is I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. That was butt ugly, man. I see you, bro, Claude. I just dropped the link. Yeah, Brian, you're 100% right, man. The defense can only do so much for so long. And then you got the offense has got to score points, man. Chris, and you got to suck it up and take it, bro. You got to suck it up and take it, man. That comes with being a fan. That comes with being a fan, man. What's up, bro, Claude?
What's up, bro? Listen, all I got to say is that y'all are the champs. You know, out of respect, this whole game, or even on my live, if you saw on my live, listen, I like Philly. If anybody out here talk about I don't really think that y'all got too much, you know what I mean, but the little things that can work on. But I would say this was a serious game for us that we was
man.
That we was told that we were only winning 4 to 5 games this season. You know what I'm saying? We was over here getting dismayed and ran amok. You know what I'm saying? They was calling us on first take the unbelievers. You know what I mean? Disbelieving in the Bears and trusting. But everybody see what's going on. But the champs did what the champs do, though. I don't doubt the champs. Not for a minute. We didn't get off.
Nah, man. It's a week by week game, bro. Yeah. This is a results-based business, and we not getting results.
Yeah.
The Chicago Bears came in our house, sat on our couch, put their feet on our couch, went in our fridge, ate our food.
Yeah,
then left the dishes out.
Like no, we did that. No, but we weren't disrespectful. We ain't touch nobody's wife. So, we ain't go for the wife. We weren't disrespectful. We just got us something to eat. We just came and get, you know what I mean? We ate
man, this was belt to ass by the Chicago Bears, man. This was belt to ass. And guess what, Philly fans? We got to eat it. We got to take this one on the chin. It is what it is.
Hey, Coach. What I will say is this. When you looking at Jalen Hurts, I don't like it that they blame the man. The man is cold-blooded.
But quarterbacks got to take it. It wasn't right when they were saying Caleb Williams was a bust.
Yeah, that's true.
But he the quarterback. That comes with the territory.
Yeah, they
Everywhere
called
prime,
Caleb a
man.
bust the whole what 2 years Caleb had to go through being a bust
Yeah.
all the way up to game 7, game 8.
Yeah.
He a bust? Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
I beg to differ. It's all about your lineman. It's all about what your on both sides. Your lineman on both sides, because offensive line and the defensive line can actually make a difference in the game.
Yeah.
If the men up front is the one, what you already know, coach. You the pro. I'm just saying that the offensive and the defensive line is the one who makes the change. You know what I mean? And
right now, bro, Claude, we cannot run block to save our life. Our run blocking is absolutely horrible. Horrible. It's trash right now. We can pass block to be okay, but our run blocking is absolutely trash, and everybody knows it. Trash. Ain't nothing wrong with Saquon. Nothing.
Nothing wrong with Saquon.
He ain't got nowhere to go.
Yeah. Wow.
So, it is what it is, man. Y'all came in and put belt to ass.
Don't y'all got the same line though? Y'all got the same.
We got a couple people hurt. We lost. No, we had to lose some people after the Super Bowl. We lost Big Mekhi Becton. He went out to San Diego. So we had a couple changes, and we got some people hurt.
But they didn't want to pay Mekhi, right?
Well, no, Mekhi was going to get a huge deal. We could have paid Mekhi. I think that was a mistake by Howie Roseman.
That's what that was on.
We could have, but we didn't.
You did.
So we got what we got. So
I get it. In order to do a repeat, man, you got to keep the people that you got. And Mekhi was one of the ones that helped y'all eat. But I do remember when you brought that up. I was like, yeah, because I remember reading about that they want to pay him what he was asking for.
Yeah. And that goes to you think you're comfortable with the backups and what you got on your roster, and I would have kept him. I would have, because what he ended up getting in Sandy for the Chargers, we could have paid him that.
Yeah, y'all could have paid him that.
We could have paid him that.
Y'all had it in the cap. Y'all had it. Yeah, but I just want to let everybody know, to your Eagle fans that's in the chat, bear down, take that shit.
Y'all got us, man.
Because the thing is that I got cousins in Philly, which Coach already know. My cousins in Philly, they trolling, sending birds and everything all on the Bears, taking us down, all types of. So to my cousins that do watch Coach Markus, you know what I'm saying? I know Tim probably in your chat. He probably ain't gonna say nothing. You know how y'all do it. But hey, Tim, y'all ain't shit over there in Buffalo, and guess what? We band down here, and shout out to the champs. Hope they get their shit together. But hey, this is what it is, Coach Markus.
Yeah, man.
Good game. Hey,
yes, sir.
Steady Service Sports ENT, of course, always merging with my. You froze on me, bro. Yeah, I think we lost the signal. I appreciate you, Bro Claw. Bro Claw come through from a man. When I used to go on a lot with KSAP. I still hook up with KSAP as much as I can too. You done with this season, bro? As long as KP is here? Okay. As long as KP is here, I'm going to still swing. All right, man. Hey, you grown, man. You got to make your own decisions, man. I can't just walk away from it, bro. You got to take your medicine, man. You got to take the good with the bad, man. That's the life lessons of football, man. You win some, you lose some. Put up your dukes. What they say in Friday? You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day. Oh my God. Rod, you a Rams fan? One of my best friends was a member of that Greatest Show on Turf, and he got the ring that year. So yeah, I got some love for the Rams too, man. So Tiff, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was ugly. So all right, I ain't got much else to say, man. I'm gonna go sit on the ice pack to relieve some of the swelling from this ass whooping we just took. Ron Carpenter. He was a returner and a cornerback. We went to the same high school out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Yeah, it's not, and I say this a lot, man. It's not losing, it's how you lose. Because you can lose a game and put a good effort out there. And then just the brakes went the other way
There's some situations like that, or a day like today, the worst thing in the world is when you let a game like that. That's why the game last week stung so much, because we should have won that game and we gave it away. This one, we had no answer for the run game. And even with that, the defense still managed to come up with a turnover in a timely fashion, give us the ball in great field possession, and we couldn't do nothing with it. That's why I say this game, Jalen gonna take the heat on this one. He gonna take it on the chin. Last week, in my opinion, that wasn't on Jalen. He takes it because he's the quarterback. This week, I got to look at Jalen like, bro, you got to be better than that. When you got wide open mans across the middle, and then at the end of the game, we want to throw across the middle. It's like, why couldn't we do that the whole game? So, but that's kind of it's a sticky subject, man, because when he missed Devontae going across the middle, that was a Jalen problem. What we did at the end of the game and running that's a Patullo problem. Because I'm like, if we did it then, we could have did it earlier. Why didn't we do it? So, Tiff said, I don't know this team. I'm sorry, Tiff. I'm sorry. But listen, man, I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to have to give me something to eat so I can just chill out, man. I'm going to watch some of these plays. I'm going to watch the post game, watch my boy Barrett Brooks. I'm going to tune in to Seth. I know Seth and D-Gun is going off right now. So I'm going to check it out. But I will be back at 10:30 tonight. All right? 10:30 tonight. You got 4.5 hours to just chill out, get you some alcohol, get you some leftovers, some turkey and that stuffing to make you a sandwich. This is what you do, man. Take some turkey and some stuffing, put it on the hot dog roll, put a little gravy over top of it. And if you really feeling the savory with the sweet, you add a little of the cranberry sauce on top of the hot dog. I don't do that, but I've seen people do that. Just do the turkey. Maybe you can put some mashed potatoes on there and eat you like a turkey, like a Thanksgiving hot dog, man. Make yourself feel better. But I'm gonna give me some leftovers and chill out, digest this game, and take it as, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, man. So it all depends on how you come out the next week. So now we done lost 2 in a row. If we lose 3, that means we on a losing streak. So let's see what they do, man. We got to get it together. We ain't got a choice. We still trying to get to the playoffs. So I'm gonna see y'all later on tonight. At 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. All right, I'll be here. Talk to y'all later, man. I'm sorry, Tiff. I hope you feel better later on. I'll be back. I'll talk to y'all later. See y'all at 10:30 later tonight. Peace.